He's coming home, he's coming home. Tell Marvel he's coming home. Zip! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, the wall crawler is coming home. Oh shit. I can't, okay, I'm getting all tangled in my gooiness, but who gives a shit? Spider-Man's coming back home, guys. Spider-Man is coming back to where he belongs. Alright, so if you haven't heard the news by now, okay, I'm gonna stop pulling this. If you haven't heard the news by now, Spider-Man is coming back in a kind of a joint deal between Sony and Marvel, and if you really don't know, Spider-Man is, all movie rights are run by Sony Pictures, okay? Used to be Columbia, right? Or something like that. And Marvel could not do anything and include Spider-Man within the Avengers, all the, Avengers, Captain America, Thor, all those movies, nothing. So we never got that crossover until now. It was officially announced today or yesterday, depending on what time zone you're in, that it's going to be a joint operation, in short, okay? So the people that were working on this Spider-Man stuff, part of them are going to be working together with Kevin Feige? I don't know how you pronounce his last name. But basically, the Marvel guys, okay? The Marvel guys are the guys that have basically brought you the Avengers, everything. Spider-Man is going to be able to appear in one, or it can appear in an upcoming Marvel movie. And then they're going to make another Spider-Man movie, but that's still going to be owned by Sony. It'll be a joint operation, and Sony still has the final say in the matter, but Marvel's going to be helping. They're going to produce it, write it, I'm assuming, some other stuff. So, so we don't know much about exactly the deal, like what's going to happen to Andrew Garfield. Is it going to be a complete reboot on the Spider-Man side? But in all likelihood, speculation-wise, in terms of seeing Spider-Man's first appearance, we're probably looking at Captain America 3. What I would love to see, because I've been seeing input on other people, what they've been saying is, I would love to see Spider-Man, like, just some sort of mention, because Age of Ultron is not out yet. If we want to end credit, that would be a dope end credit, right? Or any of their movies, really, as long as it's not leaked. I was watching Black Nerd, Angry Black Nerd, and he was saying exactly what I was thinking was, just to hear a mention of Spider-Man in one of those movies and not know going in, that would be great. But, it is Marvel, so of course they're going to leak the end credits even before the movie comes out. God damn it. Anyways, let's see what happens, guys. It's exciting. Woo! Exciting times. I am excited. The one thing I do want to say, I want to get out the way, is I had no problem actually with the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've been liking the reboots more than I ever liked the Tobey. There's something about the Tobey Raimi films that I never liked at all, except for Spider-Man 2. I thought they were on the right track. I did not like the first one. The first one that ever came out, I thought that one was bad. Like, it just wasn't. It wasn't my thing. And with the robot, Green Goblin, and all that. But the second movie I thought was a great reinvention of Dr. Octopus. They got that one right, and then they went to hell with the third one. So I've been a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man. I thought the first one was a little dark, not as cheerful as it could have been, but I like the fact that they were trying something different, and I personally like that one. In the second movie, I thought there were the points that I did like, the points that they were trying to make, and the relationship with Gwen and Peter was perfect. I mean, this was perfect, so I didn't mind some of the other directions they were going in, but you know, would I've liked to see if who knows if it's canceled or not, but do I want to see them continue that route? Not really. No. Did I like Andrew Garfield? Yes, I did. Should he be in the MCU version of Spider-Man? I don't think so. Not really. My idea, my envision is if they're going to go ahead and full reboots this is basically, especially when you need to consider, you got to consider the contracts with Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, all that. Like they probably need to go young. They gotta go young. They gotta really, if they make it like the Ultimate Spider-Man, basically, Ultimate Spider-Man, young kid. I think that probably be the best way to go about it. Is have a very kind of young. Mm, you guys remember? I only think about this because I'm thinking about Batman Beyond, but the guy who did the voice for Terry McGinnis, Will Freddy or something like that. Um, Something I don't know why he's that kind of feeling like a Terry McGinnis kind of a young adult. Not that I'm saying I agree with this, but at a time there was a dude. What was his name? Uh, he was he was in High School Musical, and people really hated him kind of because he was associated with High School Musical. But then you saw him get on Saturday Night Live and say some real shit, and like you're like, okay, damn, this kid is kind of cool actually. Like you're like he's kind of smart. Zac Efron, that's his name. Like that kind of feeling, kind of like, but more like young, kind of just a young kid learning from Tony Stark and Captain America. We've seen that as evidence in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon show, so I think it's possible that they could do it. So, um, a kid we can basically grow into the new role, and you know what? After that, I'd love to see down the line. I'd love to see down the line Morales make his way into the MCU as well. You know, once that Peter Parker starts to grow up a little bit, and we see kind of like the way Anakin grew up with us, then I'd love to see them bring in Miles Morales because that'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool. Who knows, man? You know, who knows? We might even get Andrew Garfield to come in and do a cameo or something like that. You know, I'd like to keep him around for something like, because I thought he was actually very good as Peter Parker. So sometimes he looked drunk when he was like stalking Gwen or whatever, but it was cool. I thought they were pretty cool with that. So man, it's exciting times, guys, and you know from here on out it's just all speculation of what they're going to do next. And good lord, if it's Captain America where Spider-Man makes his first debut, woo! Captain America 3. Imagine next year, guys, when it's Batman versus Superman, that movie, versus Batman versus Superman, Batman v Superman versus Captain America versus Iron Man featuring Spider-Man. ah! 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 Explosion! Explosion! All right, guys. That's it. That's all I can think of. I'm so tired, but you guys wanted my reaction. That's my reaction. I am ecstatic, and I cannot wait for this movie. All right, guys. Damn. Until the Batman versus Superman trailer comes out, and Spider-Man makes his way to the MCU. Not Major Crimes Unit, but yeah, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I shall keep my reactions honest. Thank God. Spider time! Sip, sip. I gotta clean this shit up, man. Sip, sip. See you.